What was y'all weekend like, huh? What did you do over the weekend? How was y'all weekend? Did your peoples get back from DC from stomping the Capitol? If so, you should stop following me. Cause y'all motherfuckers is seriously stupid. Oh my God. Did you see oh man, I saw the memes. The memes was great. The memes are great. I love them when they took the Donkey Kong aspect, Mario Bros. I know you seen the memes. I saw you know you saw the memes. If you was riding with Trump then and you still continue to ride with Trump, you some fuckboy shit. Oh my God. I mean, and it's just crazy. If people was curious to be like, what is white privilege? Clearly, it was displayed last Wednesday. Clearly, it was displayed last Wednesday. People was like, where's the tear gas? Where's all the tear gas? Nigga, because they ran out. They used it all back in June. All the tear gas and all them rubber bullets was used in June. So, no, they didn't have any more left over. So, what was your weekend like? My weekend was great. I finally beat Red Dead Redemption 2. Ready for the third one coming out. You know, it was good. Ended up the way I thought it would end. I mean, you know, spoiler alert, Arthur died. And then you go on as John. And then you get revenge. You get to kill Micah. And then you get to live happily ever after with your Abigail and your son Jack. So, yeah, it was dope. I'm ready for the third one, ready to do the third one. Before I get into the third one, I just got out third, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into Mafia. I don't know if y'all played Mafia, but I'm going to play Mafia. Obviously, it's the name's in the title. What it is, it's about the Mafia. So I'm going to get on my Mafia shit. Mafia. I'm going to just probably start that this week, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Take a little break off of video games. I did finish Bates Motel. Check out Bates Motel. It was cool. I like how they did it. Rihanna, you didn't get to see no titties. I mean, whatever, you know, you just still get to see Rihanna, but you didn't get to see no boobies or nothing like that. But it was cool. I liked how they did it. I mean, it's a TV adaptation, so it's similar like the movie, but it's not, you know. So check it out. They did a great job. I thought it was cool. I got to see a couple of friends of mine, you know, reappear up in the show. So it was cool. Check it out. Check out Bates. I finished Cobra Kai. Yeah, I liked it. Third season was good. I've been waiting the whole fucking time. You know, I was waiting on that before like the COVID hit, then they pushed it back, and then Netflix like, we'll take it. We'll put it on our platform. So, yeah, I liked it. I liked the third season. It was cool. We're about to, I guess the next season is going to be all about the tournament. So we get to see, it was cool. You see all the old motherfuckers from 30 years ago. I'm like, oh, some of these motherfuckers didn't keep up so well, you know. Elizabeth Shue did because she was good because she's in The Boys, so you know she's still hair and camera ready, so she was just ready. So I'm glad to see her working. New shows that I will start. I never watched Walking Dead. You know, there's a couple white people shows that I just did not participate in. Like I finally jumped on. I finally watched Game of Thrones. Thought that was cool. White people love Breaking Bad. I watched Breaking Bad. I'm gonna check out Dave. I heard Dave was good. Queen's Gambit. I'm gonna check that out. And Power. I slept on Power. I love 50 and I just slept on Power. So I'm gonna check out Power, and I think they got the spinoff too. So I might even watch that spinoff, and I might even watch the spinoff of Sons of Anarchy, the Mayans. So let me know if I should watch any of these shows. If any of these shows is good, you know, I might even fall back on Mayans because I heard that. I don't even think they had Kurt on, the writer, the main creator of that shit. I think he got fired or kicked off that shit. So I'm sure that shit just, you know, like Star Wars, you know, they get rid of the main motherfucker that had the vision for this shit, and this shit just goes downhill. So we'll see. I digress. But I'm excited for this weekend. UFC is coming back. What you know about the MC? What about the Max Holloway? Holloway coming back this first week, coming back the 16th, and then the week after that, the 23rd. Notorious One is back. Fights Dustin Damian Poirier. So I'm excited. My boys roll with Dustin. They said Dustin's good people, so I'm riding for them for their sake, and I'm riding for Conor McGregor because the time I met Conor McGregor, he was cool. He was Conor McGregor. He was walking. He was running down. No, he wasn't running. He was riding his Rolls Royce. I was running after the Rolls Royce with the top down. He gave me an interview with the top down, going down Sunset. So he was mad cool. I'll probably even tag that video in this one. If not, so I'll probably just show all my TMZ highlights from all the people I got to be cool with and talk to on and off camera. So that was a really trip. That was a cool trip. So I'm just excited. I just hope it put on a good ass fight. If it goes all 5 rounds, let it be. But don't let it be boring. Don't let it go to the fucking judges. I just wanted to see a good ass motherfucking fight. And Michael Chandler's on that fight card, so I'm excited to see what he got to do. I know he's got the nervousness of the first. I don't know if I'm fall back from nervousness. I know he has the pressure to be able to perform for his first UFC debut. So he's fighting up. He's going against Roker. It's going to be a good barn burner, as they say. So they're going to get the scrap. It's going to be good. But it's the second week of New Year's. Where you at with your diet, huh? Where you at with your diet? Have you fell off? Are you still on it? What's going on? Talk to me. Did you cheat? I cheated. I had me a cheat meal today. Well, actually not today. It was 2 days ago. I had got on a scale. I was 161, so 62, something like that. So I was like, fuck it. Give me some sushi. I had at the beginning of my whole weight loss thing, I had a list of all the shit that I wanted to have. And I've been knocking it down every other week, every other month or whatever. So this week I had sushi. I had me some sushi. I had a gang of sushi and it was bomb. It was so good because shit is so good if you haven't had it in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eddie Murphy bit. You know, like, is that a regular cracker? I mean, shit, if you ain't had it for a while, you finally get it, it's going to be bomb, especially if you liked it. That's why I'm scared to get McDonald's. I ain't had McDonald's for so long, I probably fucking gained all 40 pounds back in one day. You know what I'm saying? So fuck, I'm staying away from McDonald's. McDonald's is probably the devil. But yeah, I had some sushi. It was good. And what actually made me really even wanted to go in with the cheat day is because I had like a little small victory moment. Nigga always been fat his whole fucking life and wasn't able to do certain shit. I was able to do my first pull up. Yeah, nigga, pull up. Hands up and pull yourself up. I always thought like, if I was in a movie and I had to pull myself up, I'm dying. I'm always falling from the roof. You know what I'm saying? Bishop, I'm falling. No one pulls me up. I can't pull myself up. I'm dying. I always thought when people pull themselves, like, man, how many pull-ups can they do? So I would, in the gym, I would just hang. I'd be like, who's the nigga that can hang the longest? I could just hang the longest. So I'm just never gonna let go, but I can't advance, no advancing, just gonna stay there. But this time, nigga, I advanced. My old ass was able to advance. So that was a great moment, man. I'm able to do a fucking pull-up. So, that was my first thing. When, you go to gyms, they're like, what's your goal? What do you want to do? How much you want to weigh? I'm like, nigga, I just want to be able to pull myself up. I want to be able to do a fucking pull-up. So I don't know if that's just shoulders, losing weight. So I kind of just met myself in the middle, losing weight, gaining muscle, and now I'm able to pull myself up by my bootstrap, So that was a great fucking moment, It's not, you gotta go for these like non-scale victories, you know what I'm saying? Non-scale victories, you look at the scale, yeah, I lost this or I gained that, whatever. But, someone tells you, hey man, you inspired me, or, your waistline feels a little bit different. Oh, I'm on a different notch on my belt notch. Okay. So those little non-scale victories, so I had one of those, so it was a great feeling. And I think what I'm gonna do this week, I'm gonna switch up the weight. I'm gonna be a racist. when it comes to my workouts. I'm gonna keep my motherfucking cardio and my weightlifting segregated. I'm gonna keep that shit on like separate days. Cause I heard and I was going through the rabbit holes on these YouTube shits like, separate your workout days. You got weightlifting on one day and weightlift the same body part twice a week. I'm gonna add that up. I'm gonna do chest like twice a week. I'm gonna do my arms like twice a week, and then I'll have a day dedicated just to cardio. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but switch it up. Sometimes it's best to switch it up. That's what I heard 50 did. 50 hires and fires trainers every once in a while because he's trying to switch it up. Even at his, the nigga swole as shit, and he's still like, I just want to advance and keep switching it up. So he never stay in the same spot, because staying in the same spot, you will be a sucker. That's what Pac said. So switch it up. Went on a 5-mile hike over the weekend. I went to Lewis and Clark here in St. Louis. You got Lewis and Clark. They got a 5-mile, 8-mile. I only did 5 miles because niggas' fingers was cold. It was 30-something degrees. Niggas' fingers was frozen. My shoe, I had the fucked up shoes out in the mud and walking up hills and shit. I had regular runners. My regular gym shoes. Nigga almost fell. If I had fallen, I probably wouldn't be recording this video and I would be trying to sue some fucking body. I'd probably still be laying there. I'd probably still be laying on the ground now. I'm like, LB. I wish I would have been able to do a pull up because I wouldn't have been able to get up. But yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. Got to see a little bit of nature. Picked up a couple rocks, you know what I'm saying? Get in touch with that good nature, you know. And I drove past my old high school. You see an old high school, you get those flashbacks moments like, yeah, I remember old girl, or I remember that fight, that nigga, So yeah, it was cool. It was very nostalgic passing the old high school on the model, you know what I'm saying? So it was a change. It was fun, but I definitely recommend going on hikes. I definitely recommend going to check out the Lewis and Clark too. Definitely fun times. I'm gonna end off with Chris Rock. Yeah, Total Blackout Tambourine extended cut coming out tomorrow on the 12th, January 12th. And it was cool because I got to meet Chris a couple times. I got to meet a couple of his brothers, so I don't know if you know, it's not just Chris Rock, it's Tony Rock, it's Jordan Rock, it's a whole gang of rocks. So I met all of them. I met several of them a couple times. Tony Rock's actually coming to St. Louis here. And check the calendar. He's coming to the Helium Comedy Club. So definitely going to check in for time to pull up. But Chris, everybody knows Chris, and everybody hates Chris. No pun intended. But I guess pun intended. I guess I meant whatever. But yeah, Chris. I got to meet Chris a couple times working at the Hollywood Improv, and it was dope because he was working on this special. Actually, he's working on Tambourine. He was working on the jokes for that. And just to see Chris Rock walk in with a notepad of paper, he just walks in with his pad of paper, and I just dropped some tape. He walks in with his pad of paper, and he's writing jokes down, he's trying to work these jokes out, and just see this nigga, like, yo, Chris Rock was bombing. Chris Rock bombed. I watched him work for 20 to 30, 40 minutes or so, working out material. Some of the jokes was hitting, and it was like, he was like on a big show, but he treated it like an open mic. That's what you do when you this big and, you go to big shows and you try your shit out, Your shit is going to be polished when you got your special out. And that was like a learning thing for me. I was like, when he goes up, all this shit's not always ready. You know what I'm saying? And just to see him work that shit, it was just an honor to watch him bomb and watch him work and be like, this nigga he's just a man. He's not a machine. He's just a man. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was really dope to see how he worked and how he worked this shit out, and to see the jokes that he was doing that night that wasn't hitting now are fucking the body killers. They bodying the people, they bodying the crowd, and just to see that, to see the growth, and just see how he just kept hammering and turned it into a jewel. He turned that coal into jewel, and it was really dope. And turned it into a diamond. So it was an honor to see him. It was an honor to meet him. It was an honor to see how the growth and constantly staying a student of this craft and student of comedy and stand-up. It was just great to see him, because I was like, oh man, it's great, Chris Rock. And then I was like, this nigga's not doing so well. And then that just goes to show you that, just because you got to a certain level, motherfuckers still love you, but you still got to bring that shit. So with that being said, don't rest on your laurels, Keep striving for greatness. Keep pursuing to be great, People won't love you for the first couple minutes, but if you ain't talking that shit, nigga, boo. He didn't get booed. I always say it was a white club, He didn't get booed, but it was just a lot of, there was a lot of gesturing and a lot of quietness, I'm sure if he did that shit at Mo Better and a couple other spots, he probably would have, probably got it like, boo, Chris, nigga, what's up? So, So, Tambourine, Total Blackout, Tambourine, extended cut. Check it out. Tuesday, Netflix. So, check out. Thanks for checking in, tuning in. Mike, subscribe, hit the notifications, like, dislike. Talk to me, pretty baby. You're baby.